And today on Bananas Epic Gaming, we're coming back at you live with another episode of Madden 24, the Arizona Cardinals series. And last week, yesterday, we broke records. Single season sack record is now broken, and that belongs to Isaac Rochelle, the homie. Jonathan Taylor is inching closer and closer and closer to breaking the rushing yard, I'm sorry. Kyler Murray, he broke the passing yards. He shattered Peyton Manning's 55-yard touchdown. He's like he needs a little over 200 yards. Where is he? He's right there. So I think I should break it within the next two games, and I should maybe get close to that. Michael Pittman, he's 2 touchdowns away from the touchdown record. It has been a good season, ladies and gentlemen, for us. I want to thank you guys for watching, and before we get started, please be sure to like and subscribe, tap a little bell on that YouTube app so you never miss an upload. And let's get into it. Week 15. I know it says week 16, but it is week 16 because we should be 15-0 if we win. Hopefully Kyler Murray has a better day passing the ball than we have the past couple weeks, because it's been rough. I'm gonna get that. If I can get that, then I can trade guys and I can try to get more picks. I can try to get some of my picks back that I traded away. See, he's not that good. He's old. He's old, 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 old. Weekly strategy. Yeah, they're gonna run on the outside. Okay. BJ Ojulari.
Week 16 of the NFL. Our spotlight is on Michael Pittman. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Cardinals and the Bears, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. It is Week 16 in the NFL. We've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, it's been perfection so far. They come in here. Fields going to throw right away. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 14 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Well, the Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their 5th-year quarterback, 2-time Pro Bowler as well, Kyler Murray.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 114 yards, and a score.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Murray. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And Charles, you think about this offense, and it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation here, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he stopped immediately there. They got to get to the 23 here on third. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Murray and company going for it on third. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 3rd and 6. From the gun, a give to Connor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cards are on the...
Here we go.
In motion left, Claypool. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard. But they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st down, it's Fields. Flush to his right. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Getting the ball is Cook running left. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster. But it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
3rd and 2.
To throw is Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Play action, Fields. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Meanwhile, Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
The kickoff hold is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Ooh, with a juke. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback and expect.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Throwing now is Murray. Goes right back to McBride. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, his 11th. They start the drive with Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That is caught, and he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The Bears on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
Now Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground. Cook. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I think that one gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out on the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Here's Fields. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down. Fields. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Here we go.
They run. It's Johnson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's no secret their season is not going the way that they want it. So in a spot like that on 4th down, is it kind of like, why not? Let's just go for it.
I would hope that would be part of their game plan going in. There's no reason not to go for it in that situation. But if I flip it over to the other side, you also know that their season is a struggle for them. You should expect them to be a little more wide open and go for it in 4th down situations. You should be prepared for that.
Fields. His throw incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Back to throw. Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. Here comes Robbie Gould for the Bears field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Gould is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, brother, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Murray. Now pass complete to Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. This is caught. It's Brown. Here get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Murray to air it out again. His throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because that incompletion's on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Murray now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Prater's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in everyone to this Christmas Eve edition of the EA.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the drive with a give to Connor. Shedding a tackle that gives him some room. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because
Here we go.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
and give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And Moody going to have a Bears first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a give running right. It's Cook. Oh, good move. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Marco Wilson, the one to bring him down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now Fields. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now it's Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Gold is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
First and 10, Taylor now. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Connor up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Connor. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Connor. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's a 2nd and 8. A give running right is Connor. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on? And this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most.
Here we go. I'm good.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
On second down, Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Final minute now of the third quarter.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Fields now to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. The Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Murray. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. But a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Shrugs him off. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's Fields now on second down. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
And At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10. Fields again. That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. Now motion left with Mooney. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A toss left side. Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They snap it to Fields. A throw left side taken in by Komet. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
Here's Matt Hawk now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would have looked, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Being chased out left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. Get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Murray. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, a 15-yard touchdown grab. On first down, Fields. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Bradley Chubb in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Fields.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, gave him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
144 yards on the ground for him so far. Second and a couple. Again, a run with counter. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, it's counter. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Murray a give. This is Connor. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrives, it's a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Finding room at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And really, it looked at times like they...
I want to thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Tap the little bell on my YouTube app so you never miss an upload. We are now 2 games away from the playoffs. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.